Unlocking the Power of Habits. Part 2. Welcome to a 33-day journey to transform your habits and unlock your potential. Each day, we'll explore the fascinating world of habits, drawing insights from James Clear's Atomic Habits, Bob Proctor's wisdom, and Maxwell Maltz's expertise. You'll discover the science behind habit formation, learn how habits can be changed, and understand why cultivating good habits is crucial for success. Let's dive into today's topic. Part 2. Demystifying the habit loop. How cues, routines, and rewards shape your life. Welcome back to our journey of understanding the power of habits. In today's blog post, we're going to explore the fundamental concept of the habit loop, the key to unlocking and transforming your habitual behaviors. We'll break down the habit loop into its core components: cue, routine, and reward, dive into how habits are formed, and share scientific insights on habit formation. The habit loop demystified. Cue, routine, reward. At the heart of every habit lies a fundamental mechanism known as the habit loop. This loop, comprising three crucial components, cue, routine, and reward, serves as the linchpin of habit formation and transformation. Understanding this process is central to unlocking the ability to shape and reshape our habits. Cue. The trigger of habit. The first element of the habit loop is the cue. This is the initial signal that prompts the brain to initiate a specific habit or routine. Cues can take various forms, falling into two primary categories: external and internal. External cues encompass factors such as a particular time of day, a specific location, or even a visual or auditory signal. Conversely, internal cues can include emotions, thoughts, cravings, or any internal state of being that acts as a trigger. The cue essentially sets the stage for the habit, serving as a precursor to the routine that follows. It is the spark that ignites the habit loop and sets the wheels in motion. Routine. The action itself following the cue. We encounter the second element, the routine. This is the actual behavior or action that we engage in response to the cue. It represents the visible part of the habit, the tangible action that we take. Whether it's the act of going for a morning run, reaching for a snack, or habitually checking our smartphones, the routine is the embodiment of the habit itself. The routine is where the habit becomes evident and tangible, and it is what we often associate most closely with the concept of a habit. It is what we do, consciously or unconsciously, in response to the cue. Reward. The reinforcement mechanism. The final element of the habit loop is the reward. This represents the positive outcome or feeling that we derive from completing the routine. It serves as the reinforcement that signals to our brain, "This is good. Let's do it again." Rewards can take various forms, ranging from physical, such as the taste of a delicious meal, to emotional, like a sense of accomplishment or relief. The reward is the driving force behind the habit loop, as it is what motivates us to repeat the habit in the future. It creates a pleasurable association with the routine, reinforcing the habit's repetition. In essence, it's the carrot at the end of the stick that keeps us coming back for more. How habits are formed. Habits are not mere random actions but rather the result of a neurological pattern that the brain follows over time. When a specific routine is consistently repeated in response to a cue, and this routine leads to a rewarding outcome, the brain begins to create associations. This is the essence of how habits are formed. The process can be distilled into a simple sequence: cue, routine, reward, repeat. Each iteration of this loop reinforces the habit's neural pathway in the brain, making it progressively more ingrained and automatic with each repetition. This is why habits can become deeply entrenched over time, influencing our daily lives and behaviors. Scientific research on habit formation. The phenomenon of habit formation has been a subject of extensive research within the realms of psychology and neuroscience, yielding intriguing insights in the following areas: neuroplasticity. Research has illuminated the remarkable capacity of the brain for neuroplasticity, the ability to rewire and adapt itself. This implies that people can modify existing habits and cultivate new ones at any age, underscoring the malleability of the human brain. Habitual pathways. Neuroscientists have identified distinct neural pathways associated with habitual behaviors. These pathways offer a tangible understanding of the neurological underpinnings of habits, shedding light on the physical basis of habit formation in the brain. Cue reaction learning. Research suggests that habits can be essentially viewed as learned associations between cues and responses. This learning process can be influenced, reshaped, and even consciously redirected, offering people the opportunity to exert control over their habits. What do you think? In summary, the habit loop, composed of cue, routine, and reward, forms the bedrock of habit formation and transformation. Understanding how these elements interplay empowers people to harness the power of habits, reshape their behaviors, and embark on a journey of self-improvement. Scientific research underscores the remarkable adaptability of the brain, providing hope and evidence that habit change is within reach for all. As you continue on your habit-transforming journey, remember that understanding the habit loop is just the beginning. Armed with this knowledge, you're now equipped to dissect and reshape your habits effectively. Stay tuned for Day 3, where we'll explore James Clear's 1% rule and its profound implications for habit transformation. If this article resonates with you and you want to discuss this further, then get in touch today. Either here or through any of my social medias, or schedule a call to discuss it with me directly. I also want to remind you about my next 5-day challenge and workshop, which finish off these daily pieces of content. The challenge will start on the 8th of October and the workshop is on the 14th of October, and both will help you to start putting all the information from these posts into usable approaches that enable you to make the changes you need to reach the life you want to live. All the links are on my social medias, or drop me a message. I look forward to speaking with you soon. To your success, rethink your perspective.